My name is Simon Mortensen. I'm a Principal Coastal Marine Engineer and Managing Director of DHI Seaport.
And hello, my name's Craig Barber. I'm the Executive General Manager for Port Services for the Port of Brisbane. Not many people are aware that the Port of Brisbane has quite a long passage from Pilot Station to Fisherman Island. The Green Button project came around to optimise and drive efficiencies through the channel to look to reduce Scope 3 emissions.
For the last 10 years, we've been providing Brisbane with a digital physics-based decision support service that was originally focused on providing safe and efficient passage of large ships through their waterways and in support. And in order for us to do that, when I say it's physics-based, is that we need to represent all the contributing factors like currents, forces, winds, waves, and of course how they interact with the ships themselves in order for us to do that safely and efficiently. And then what happened some years ago is it struck us in a meeting room together with Port of Brisbane that we could use the same knowledge to also, in a working with nature approach, you can say, to reduce emissions by simply reducing the through water speed of the vessels. And we called it the project the Green Button because the idea was that it was an optional button or selection that VTS could do to decide vessel by vessel if they should go on a green profile or not. Well, we were quite surprised. Of course, like as a technology provider, we come up with a lot of ideas. Some are better than others, but it's not really before you get to test them in the field that you see what comes out in the wash. And we work together, of course, with Port of Brisbane, who is the project host and driver for it, but also with Maersk and CGM, CMA, and MSQ and Poseidon pilots to actually test it out. And what we found is that it was very surprising how large amounts of carbon you could save by simply just scheduling a bit more favorable in terms of how you run your speed profiles on the varying tidal currents that you have. And we are talking about savings of 20 to 50%. That's substantial when you think about how much is released.
Yeah, and it was a fantastic project because it brings together the port community as well. This isn't just the Port of Brisbane or DHI. We're able to include, key stakeholders, shipping lines, MSQ, to drive those Scope 3, reductions. And this Green Button's a great platform that, as a trial to showcase that. And at the Port of Brisbane, we're always trying to, drive our sustainability and also offer the customers a unique experience with Brisbane, and that's through innovation, through the fantastic relationship we've had with DHI for a number of years. And it's the exciting piece for me is how how this technology can be scalable. We'd like to continue with the Green Button journey, but this is just one piece of our larger sustainability plan and our how we can help to reduce Scope 3 emissions. So we need to harness that and continue with the journey to grow this technology.